4 a.m. First Fruits, chapter by chapter Bible study series daily, and we're on Job chapter 13. I'm not gonna lie, this going back and forth between Job and his friends is getting brutally boring for me. It's probably the first time I have ever been bored reading the Bible, and it's probably because it's humans arguing with each other about what God is doing. But I know that there's wisdom in it, so we kept on pushing this morning in our 4 a.m. study, and this is what I got from Job 13. Job rebukes his friends again. He heard from his final friend. He kind of gets the idea that they all three think that he is dumb and think that he is a sinner who needs to repent so his life can change and be prosperous again. And they think that's all it takes. In verse 1, look, my eyes have seen all this, my ears have heard and understood it. Everything you know, I also know. I am not inferior to you, yet I prefer to speak to the Almighty and argue my case before God. I plead not guilty. For you use lies like plaster. You are worthless healers. If only you would shut up and let that be your wisdom. Ooh. If my friend told me that, I would probably say thank you, because if it got to that point, I might need to be quiet. In the Bible backs that silence is wisdom. Verse 6, hear now my argument and listen to my defense. Basically, stop interrupting me. Would you testify unjustly on God's behalf or speak deceitfully for him? You're speaking wickedly for God, talking deceitfully for him. You have no idea what you're talking about. Would you show partiality to him or argue the case in his defense? Are you biased judges? Would it go well if he examined you? Could you deceive him as you would deceive a man? Surely he would rebuke you, because God is just and unbiased. If you secretly showed partiality, would God's majesty not terrify you? Do you not fear the Lord? Your memorable sayings are proverbs of ash. Your defense is made of clay. Be quiet and I will speak. Remain silent instead of speaking untruthfully about God. Let whatever comes happen to me. I will put myself at risk and take my life in my own hands. Even if he takes me out, I will hope in him. I will still defend my ways before him. Yes, this will result in my deliverance. He is that confident that he is blameless. For no godless person can appear before him. Pay close attention to my words. Let my declaration ring in your ears. Now then, I have prepared my case. I know that I'm right. Can anyone indict me? If so, I will be silent and die. Only grant these two things to me, God. Now he's talking to God, so that I will not have to hide from your presence. Number 1, remove your hand from me. Please, God, stop letting this suffering happen. Number 2, do not let your terror frighten me. Then call and I will answer, or I will speak and you can respond to me. He is crying out for God to respond. How many iniquities and sins have I committed? Reveal to me my transgression and my sin. Why do you hide your face and consider me your enemy? Will you frighten a wind-driven leaf? Will you chase after a dry straw? For you record bitter accusations against me and make me inherit the iniquities of my youth. You put my feet in the stocks and watch over all my paths, setting a limit for the soles of my feet. Hearing Job demanding God to tell him what he had done to deserve this wouldn't have resulted, I believe, without the constant accusations from his friends. They were in his face telling him, you have sinned, that's why all this is happening to you. Retribution, justice. Job is getting to this place of desperately asking God to back him up, to reveal his face and to respond to Job. God is sovereign over all things, even over our friends. He may have given the enemy permission to use Job's friends to keep pressing on him, and there's purpose in Job's pain. God is sovereign even over these conversations that they're having. And God is sovereign over my boredom. Even though I'm bored, I need to press through in Job and figure out what wisdom is there, because chances are, if my flesh is struggling with something in the Bible, that probably means I need to read it and pay attention. And I'm preaching to myself here, y'all. If you find yourself in a position that like Job is. A lot of you have. I've seen the comments. I've prayed for some of you who have commented about it. Some of you have even said that you hate God because of what you're going through. Keep going. Call out to God to reveal himself to you. Seek, knock. Lord, help them. Just call out to him and he will reveal. It may take a while. It may take arguments with your friends for many days. It may take more pressing, more suffering, but don't give up. Continue to wrestle like Job. Don't give up on the relationship. Wrestle for it. And thank you for watching this 4 a.m. and I'll see you in the next 4 a.m. when we cover Job chapter 14.